Sunshine Saturday, people, and I'm back again. And guess what? Today it's going to be a very interesting topic, which is going to be something that you can use for across things, right? Across personal, professional, and anything that you choose to take up for yourself. Yes, today's topic in Salma Musa Talks episode number 3 is transformation comes in waves. Oh yes. You know, you've always heard people speak about, I was this and I became this, and you've heard me say that so many times, right? But the truth and the actual fact of it is that transformation doesn't happen in one go. It happens in waves. And those waves can be hard hitting at times. It could knock you off the place where you are in. It could pull you up, or it could just take you off your game completely. So today we are going to talk about transformation comes in waves. But the truth is that we're going to talk about it in a generic manner. I'm not going to tell you about just transformation in health or in fitness or at work or just trying to do something that you love doing, right? We're going to talk about, first part of this video would be purely about overall, right? The generic thought process on transformation and what do I mean by saying that it comes in waves. And then the second part is in regards to some very detailed things in each part of your journey. Very top level, very zoomed out in regards to your work, in regards to your health, regards to your relationships. 3 things that makes us who we are. So let's move on with that. But before we do that, I hope you've subscribed for my channel. Salma Musa Talks is something that I bring my stories to you in my own way, right? And FYI, there's no script. There's nothing that I've pre-written, pre-designed, nothing. It's something that I wake up to and I something say that I want to share with you. And here I am, completely candid with you. So follow this channel, meet me every Saturday, and now that it's in seasons, you're going to get 10 episodes of this, and then we're going to have a break and then start again. So be with me, join along till the time we are here, right? So today is a very exciting topic, as I keep saying exciting, because yes, there's so much said, there's so much written about transformation and so much misunderstood, right? So the thing that I would like to take forward with is when you decide to transform yourself, the biggest and the most valuable and important question that will take you through your journey of transformation is, what do you want to transfer into? You know, it's a good thing to say, I'll transform myself, I'll bring the best version of me, or I'll make a better version of my company, or I'll make a better way of building relationship with my loved ones. It's good to say that. But the question here is, what do you want to do with it? What do you mean when you say you want to transform? So that is an answer that you have to answer before you start, and that answer has to come from within yourself. There is absolutely no coaching, no support system, no professional, nobody. Even books, right? Many of us read books, read stories of successful people, and we think we can become like them. Please understand this. Their journeys are different from yours. They are different from you as people, as personality, as resources, as background. So yeah, you can use all those learnings. You can use what I'm telling you today as a learning and use it as a tool. But you cannot become what I've become. Period. It's as simple as that. So ask yourself that. What do you want to transfer into? Why do you want to transform yourself? What do you want to become? And if it is about yourself, your fitness, your health, so be it. If it's about your business, your work, you think you've been doing something for years, you think you're stagnant, you believe that there is more to you, then figure that out, what that more is. And if you believe that your relationships are kind of a heavy baggage, I don't mind saying this to you. We don't have to always say great things about relationships. I always say this, right? Families are not meant to make you feel good all the time. Families are meant to try you, test you, question you, be your worst critics, right? So if you feel at any point of time relationships are something that you want to make better, figure it out. It could be all of it or just one of it. So figure it out and get your what in place. What do you want to get transformed into? And then comes the second part. And that's the how. How do you want to take it forward? Yes, you know what? Steve Jobs quit a company and he started his own company. He made a better version of what he was doing. He came back richer, more powerful, more, ready to take his company and rebuild it, right? That was his way of transforming himself. What's your way? What's my way? It's our own formula. And that how can be answered only by you. Yes, you can listen to these videos, you can listen to people like me, you can take notes, you can put pointers, but then in the end, the designer, the protagonist is you. So you sit down there. If required, take a trip off. If required, just cut yourself out of the world. If required, get into the world. If you believe you're a person who finds the best version for themselves amongst people, be out there. Go meet more people. Go talk to more people, but do your thing and find your how. How are you going to transform yourself? Because now you got your what, then the how, and then comes the most important part, a word that I think resonates with me, and many of you who know me personally will know I'll keep repeating it, right? Execution. You got the plan. You got to execute it now. So get started with it. And the most important thing is don't make this big plan and this big goal and tell yourself that I'm going to lose 30 kilos or I'm going to have a company with 100 crores in it. And great, those are great things if that's what you want. But then to start acting on it, it's that first 500 grams that you've got to lose. It's that first 1 lakh rupee that you've got to bring into your company. And your execution plan should be for that. Most often, we make these big plans and we focus and we kind of double click only on those big plans and lose the complete script of how to get started with it. So take a footstep back. Imagine you're going to go into this, you're going to climb 15 stories of, set of stairs, and you're standing down there, and you're not taking your first step over you climb up, and you just say, I've got to reach that 15 floors. You're never going to reach there. But that first step is just that 1 feet that you've got to step up. So put your how with an execution plan. And that plan should be very, very minute, very detailed. And if you are someone who comes with responsibilities, right? Because responsibilities play a biggest hindrance in transformation. I've come across zillion of people. I meet a lot of people, right? Like you'll see me out there. If you've been on social media in my network, there's no way you wouldn't have missed my post. Or if you've been in my connections, there is no way you would have gone without hearing about me or speaking to me. So I meet a lot of people. And trust me, zillions of them have this very valid reason where they say, I really want to do this, but not right now. Not right now. And when I say, why so? They come with, I've taken up some loans and I've got to figure that out, or, my mom's sick, or my family needs my attention, or my health is not fine, or, I've just raised money in my business, I've got new investors on board, I've got new employees on board. 100 reasons. 100 reasons. And they say, I will 100% start when a few things get sorted out. I've said that. I've actually said that to myself and many others for 50 years of my life. And I went on repeatedly doing mistakes after mistakes, which I didn't realize it was a mistake. I assumed I was just towards a responsibility, right? And I messed it up, guys. As I say, this is as candid as a channel can get. That's the truth. I've messed it up with my relationships. I've messed it up with my companies, my professional ventures. I've messed it up with my health. If you've gone through my previous videos, at least the recent episodes that I put in, you would hear about the crap that I've been through for myself. I didn't intend to do that, but I actually ended up doing it because I gave myself that reason that I will start my journey on transformation when it's the right time. The right time never comes. So first and foremost, when you put that plan, start with small things that you could start today, now, this very minute, and then keep working on it. And if you think that you're going to make up your mind and you're going to start it and then there's no looking back, rise and shine, darlings. It doesn't happen that way. You do it twice, the third time you've gone back worse, right? You're like, oh my God, I'm not going to do it. That's not for me. Or, somebody says, what are you doing, and especially if it's a business, you'll have 100 critics around you. Your customers would make you believe otherwise. Tens and hundreds of things to stop you from it. But there's only one person, one mind, which can take you forward, and that's you. So keep doing those small things. I keep telling this to all the people I speak with, especially the people I mentor and guide. Don't do 10,000 things 3 times. Do 3 things 10,000 times so that you are able to become great at it. And there will come a time when you look back, you'll actually see the transformation that's happened. When we say we transformed ourselves, we didn't do that to us. We don't transform ourselves. Transformation happens to happen because we did these little things repeatedly, consistently, with discipline, ensuring that we did not stop. Ensuring that every time we slip, we pull ourselves up and get back on the track. That's where transformation happens. And that is what is the key to all of it. If you read, hear, or come across anyone saying otherwise, give them a beautiful smile and walk away. Because the only thing that you have to focus on is what you are doing and what you've got to do. So keep these things in mind. And let's go now and double click on 3 very important aspects of our life, right? When we talk about transformation, outside these 3 things, I don't think there's many other things, right? Because when these 3 things fall in place, everything else falls in place. When you start picking yourself up on your health, on your lifestyle, your mind, body and soul, you will have a better version for yourself. When you start focusing and transforming your way of work, your way of company, the way you earn your money, even if you're a corporate, the way you manage your finances, when you start working on that, all your other worries will fall in place. And when you start having healthy relationships with people around you, you will see the happiness that will come to you. So let's double click on all these 3. So the first thing, I'm going to go on my fitness and health as the last thing, because in my previous 3 episodes I've been talking about it. I don't want you to take Sarma Musa Talks as just a fitness channel. It is not a fitness channel. It's an overall experience that I've gained in 53 years that I'm passing on to you and generations to come. And if none of you watch, frankly said, if my grandchildren see this channel, I think I'm set. So that's the whole objective of this, right? So let's start with work. In a very simple nutshell, what is the most important thing is that you take your priorities straight. In business, every business has different priorities. You take your priorities straight, your priority towards your business, and start working towards it in bits and pieces. Apply the same rule that I just told you with. Apply the same things. Start working in small steps. If you believe that you've got to be cash rich, start putting small monies like 1,000 rupees aside every time you get a payment. Start being productive, and you don't have to work 22 hours, 24 hours every day, right? Make sure you work 5 hours and do absolutely great job at it. That's all it takes. So take that one step, be focused, get your priorities up. And if it's your relationship, communication. Just like for work, it's priorities, for relationship, it's communications. I've got 3 adult kids. And I had the most messed up, complicated relationship with them. And they know it and I know it. But today, we have the most healthiest relationship. It's not a traditionally perfect relationship as per the society or people. But for us, mother and child, it's the healthy relationship. Because they feel safe and comfortable around me. I feel safe and comfortable around them. And that's all it needs. So for relationship, build on your communication. We will talk more going forward, but relationship, communications is the key. And for fitness, it all comes down to you. Again, I keep pointing this out at you. You are the thing here. Get your things in order. Give yourself the time. Be your own priority. Advocate for yourself. So in a nutshell, for you, be you. Stand by you. And that is all it takes. So yes, transformation happens in waves, but those waves is something that you can control. And with that, we've come to a very interesting episode end. Wait for my next episode release, but before that, subscribe. And remember, I love you.